The Shl is a Swedish ice hockey league, and the highest division of the Swedish ice hockey system. The league currently consists of 14 teams. The league was founded in 1975, and while Swedish ice hockey champions have been crowned through various formats since 1922, the title, as well as the Le Mat Trophy, have been awarded to the winner of the SHL playoffs since the league's inaugural 1975 Euro 76 season. As of 2010 Euro 11, the SHL was the world's most evenly matched professional ice hockey league. During the 2011 Euro 12 season, the SHL was the most well-attended hockey league in Europe, averaging 6,385 spectators per match. However, in 2013 Euro 14, the SHL was third best in Europe, with an attendance average of 5,978. The league was founded in 1975 as Elitserien, and initially featured 10 teams, though this was expanded to 12 for the 1987 Euro 88 season. The league was renamed the SHL in 2013, and in 2014, a number of format changes were announced, including an expansion to 14 teams to be finalized prior to the 2015 Euro 16 season, and a new format for promotion from and relegation to Hockey Allsvenskan, the second-tier league. History. The Swedish Ice Hockey Championship was awarded for the first time in 1922, only 2 years after ice hockey was introduced in Sweden by the American film director Raoul Amat. At this point, the Swedish Championships were held as a separate tournament. It wasn't until the 1952 Euro 53 season that the championship was awarded to the winner of the top-tier hockey league, which at the time was Division 1. Expansion. The inaugural Elitserien season began on October 5, 1975, with the league consisting of 10 teams, each playing a regular season consisting of 36 games. There has been extensive discussion about the number of teams in the SHL. The league has had 12 teams since the expansion from 10 teams in 1987, however, there has been general agreement among hockey experts that the league needs to be expanded by at least 2 more teams. They mean that, apart from just the economic situation for some of the clubs, the competition from Hockey Allsvenskan has shown that more teams are needed in the top-tier league SHL. On March 13, 2014, the SHL and Hockey Allsvenskan announced that the SHL will be expanded to 14 teams, starting in the 2015 Euro 16 season. To make this change happen, at least 2 Hockey Allsvenskan teams will be promoted to the SHL in the 2014 Euro 15 season. European level play. In 2009, Har-Jen Kan-Lube, the general manager of Farkarency Rujestad BK, sent a letter to Alexander Medvedev, the owner and president of the Russian Continental Hockey League, on behalf of 5 SHL teams: Euro Farkarency Rujestad, Fra Paragraph Lunda, Jurgen Rden, Linka Paragraph Ping and HV71 Euro that were reportedly interested in discussing the future of European hockey. It was believed that these 5 teams had intended to leave the SHL league after the 2009 Euro 10 season. They terminated their shareholders' agreements with Hockeyligan, the name at the time for the SHL's governing body. The teams also formed an interest group to investigate the possibility of forming a continental hockey league spanning several European countries. These plans were abandoned in November 2011, however, with Fra Paragraph Lunda's chairman expressing hopes for the future of the European trophy. Renaming. On June 17, 2013, the league was renamed Svenska Hockeyligan, since this would allow for an easy English translation and a common abbreviation between the 2 languages, all of which was considered to be a better brand identity to invest in. Game. Each regular season SHL game is composed of 3 20-minute periods, with an intermission of a maximum of 18 minutes between periods. If the game is tied following the 60-minute regulation time, a 5-minute 4-on-4 sudden death overtime period is played. If a game still is tied after the overtime period, a shootout decides the game. In a shootout, the team that scores the most penalty shots out of 3 attempts wins the game. If the game is still tied after the first 3 penalty shot rounds, the shootout continues round by round, until one team scores while the other team fails to score. Playoff games. In the event of a tied game during the playoffs, additional 20-minute overtime periods are played perpetually until one team scores. Unlike in the regular season, playoff overtime periods are played 5-on-5. Only one game in Sweden has ever surpassed 4 full overtime periods, and no SHL games have surpassed 3 full overtime periods. The longest SHL game was the first game of the 1997 Swedish Championship semi-finals, played on March 23, 1997 between Leksands IF and Farkarency Rugestad BK. 6,012 spectators saw Andreas Carlson score the game-winning goal for Leksand after 59 minutes of overtime. See longest ice hockey games in Sweden for other games. SHL games are played on an ice hockey rink, which is rectangular ice rink with rounded corners and surrounded by a wall. It measures 30 by 60 meters, conforming to international standards. Teams. Counting from the formation of the SHL in 1975, Farkarency Rugestad BK is the most successful team with 9 Swedish championship titles. Brynäkarency SIF and Djurgården RDEN SIF are tied for the second most successful team with 6 championship titles. Counting from 1922, when the first Swedish championships were played, Djurgården RDEN SIF is the most successful team with 16 championship titles, followed by Brynäkarency SIF with 13, as well as Farkarency Rugestad BK and IK Gar Paragraph TAR with 9. 2015 a Euro 16 season equals. Season structure: the Shl season is divided into a regular season from late September through the beginning of March, when teams play against each other in a predefined schedule, and a playoffs from March to April, which is an elimination tournament where 2 teams play against each other to win a best-of-7 series in order to advance to the next round. The final remaining team is crowned the Swedish champion, or Svenska Mästarkarency in Swedish, and receives the Lamont Trophy. Regular season equals. The regular season is a round-robin, where each team plays 55 games in an unbalanced schedule. Points are awarded for each game, where 3 points are awarded for a win, 2 points for winning in overtime or shootout, 1 point for losing in overtime or shootout, and 0 points for a loss in regulation time. At the end of the regular season, the team that finishes with the most points is crowned the league champion and is awarded a prize sum of 1 million Swedish kronor as a bonus. The 6 highest-ranked teams by points qualify directly for the playoffs. The 4 teams ranked 7 a Euro 10 play a best-of-3 series and battle for the 2 remaining playoff spots. The 2 lowest-ranked teams after the regular season have to play in the relegation and promotion series Kvalserien in order to qualify for the next season of the SHL. Before the 2013 Euro 14 season, the 8 highest-ranked teams qualified for the playoffs. If 2 or more teams end up tied in points, the seeds are determined by the following tiebreaker format: best goal difference, most goals scored, head-to-head results between the tied teams. Play-in equals. Starting in the 2013 Euro 14 season, the 4 teams ranked 7 a Euro 10 in the regular season play a best-of-3 series, known as play-in, and battle for the 2 remaining playoff spots. The 7th-ranked team faces the 10th-ranked team, and the 8th-ranked team faces the 9th-ranked team. The 7th-ranked team and the 8th-ranked team receive home ice advantage and play 2 of the 3 games at their home venue in their series if necessary to determine a winner of the series. The winners of the 2 best-of-3 series take the 2 remaining playoff spots. Playoffs equals. The Shl playoffs is an elimination tournament, where 2 teams battle to win a best-of-7 series in order to advance to the next round. In the first round of the playoffs, or the quarterfinals, the top seed faces the lowest-ranked winner of the 2 best-of-3 series. The second-ranked seed faces the other winner of the 2 best-of-3 series. The third-ranked seed faces the 6th-ranked seed. And the 4th-ranked seed faces the 5th-ranked team. In the second round, the semi-finals, the teams are reseeded, with the top remaining seed playing against the lowest remaining seed, and the other 2 remaining teams pairing off. In the third round, the finals, the 2 remaining teams face each other. Before the 2013 Euro 14 season, the top 3 teams got to choose their opponents in the quarterfinals, In each series, the higher-ranked team of the two will have home ice advantage. 4 of the 7 games are played at this team's home venue, the first and third, and, when necessary, the 5th and 7th games with the other games played at the lower-ranked team's home venue. Relegation equals, the 2 lowest-ranked teams after the regular season have to play in a regulation series called Kvällsserien together with 4 teams from the second-tier league Hockey Allsvenskan. The top 2 teams of Kvällsserien qualify for the next SHL season, while the other 4 are demoted to Hockey Allsvenskan. Outdoor games. Since 2009, the league hosts an outdoor game in the regular season in December every year. From 2009 through 2012 it was called the SEL Outdoor Classic, but since 2013 it's called the SHL Outdoor Classic due to the league name change in June 2013. The first outdoor game was played on December 28, 2009, between FRA Paragraph Lunda HC and FAR Currency Rugestad BK at Ullevi. FRA Paragraph Lunda came out on top with a 4-1 victory. 31,144 spectators saw the game, setting a new record for the largest attendance at an ice hockey league match in Sweden. The following year, FAR Currency Rugestad and FRA Paragraph Lunda met again in an outdoor game, this time in Karlstad. FAR Currency Rugestad won the game 5-2 in front of 15,274 spectators. The 2013 outdoor game was played on December 14, 2013, between FRA Paragraph Lunda HC and Skellefteå NAIK at Gamla Ullevi. The game was promoted as Gilmatchen, and was won by Skellefteå 4-1 in front of 13,452 spectators. Notable players. 3 players in SHL history have been awarded the Golden Puck, as Ice Hockey Player of the Year in Sweden, more than once. Anders Andersson, Leif Holmqvist and Peter Forsberg have all won it twice. The top 5-point scoring forwards for the 2014 Euro 15 season were Derek Ryan, Jeff Taff, Brock Little and Jacob McFlickier, and Martin Johansson. Little was the top goal scorer and thus the Hajen Kan Lube Trophy winner, with 28 goals. The top 3-point scorers on defense were Corey Murphy, Tim Heed, and Linus Hultstra Paragraph M. The top 3 goaltenders by save percentage among those who played more than 40% of their team's minutes were Julius Hudasuk, Joel Lassinantti, and Justin Pogge. The top 5 career scorers in the SHL are Fredrik Bromberg, Johan Davidson, Jar Paragraph RGN Jar Paragraph NSSON, Jan Larsson and Anders Karlsson. The top 3 career goal scorers are Lars Gunnar Pettersson, Magnus Blom and Hajen Kan Lube. David Petrasek, Jan Sandstra Paragraph M and Michael Hajen Kansen are the leaders in the number of SHL regular season games played, with Petrasek having played 887 games, Sandstra Paragraph M 835 and Hajen Kansen 808. Trophies and awards. The winning team of the SHL playoffs is named Swedish champions and awarded the Lamont Trophy. There is only one trophy that is awarded to players based on their statistics during the regular season. The Hajen Kan Lube Trophy for the goal-scoring leader. One of the most prestigious individual awards is Guldkaransi LMEN, which is awarded annually to the most valuable player. The voting is conducted by the players in the SHL. Guldpucken is awarded annually to the Ice Hockey Player of the Year in Sweden. It is not necessarily awarded to a player in the SHL. For the 2005 Euro 06 season the award was given to Kenny Jar Paragraph NSSON in the Swedish second-tier ice hockey league Hockey Allsvenskan. The award Årets Rookie is awarded annually by Svenska Spel and Svenska Hockeyligan to the best rookie player in the SHL. Starting in 2010, an annual playoff MVP was acknowledged. The playoff MVP award was later renamed the Stefan Liv Memorial Trophy. Television and radio. SHL games are aired nationally in Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Norway, by C More. One game from each round is selected and shown on C More Sport, and simulcasted in 1080i high definition on C More Sport HD. The selected game is also aired on mobile TV, available to Telenor customers in Sweden with 3G phones. All 330 regular season games are available on pay-per-view, via cable and satellite for C More customers, and also available via C More's streaming Internet TV. During the 2004 Euro 05 NHL lockout, SHL games were being broadcast in Canada by Rogers Sportsnet. Sveriges Radio is the official radio broadcaster of the SHL. Each round is covered by Sport Extra in Senior P4 with reports from all arenas. All games are available in their entirety on SR's internet radio and to mobile phones via 3G. Previous winners = previous Shl regular season winners = previous Shl playoff winners = Video games. Teams from the league are playable in the video games Elite 3 N95 for Sega Mega Drive, Elite 3 N96 for Sega Mega Drive and Elite 3 N2001 for PC. They also appear in EA Sports NHL series since NHL 2004. See also, List of SHL seasons, Marathon Shl standings, List of Swedish ice hockey champions, List of ice hockey leagues in Sweden. References. External links. Media related to Swedish Hockey League at Wikimedia Commons, Swedish Hockey League official site, SHL in English, official English language news from SHL say, official statistics Euro official standings and statistics from the Swedish Ice Hockey Association, Elite prospects Euro Swedish Hockey League news in English, Hockey Euro SHL info in English.